can potentially give you free spells, which I read a comment on YouTube that said that today.
Oh my,
Then
that's quite a
I'll
difficult
definitely
question.
let you guys know. I'll probably put an annotation
Never
on this video.
underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
This makes me really want to focus
Spells
a little
and
bit more on illusion
incantations for those
spells.
with the talent to cast them.
Because I figure I'll always have a companion and possibly even a summon. So having illusion spells, I believe I could affect both of them with it. As of right now, Courage is the only beneficial spell I have. Target won't flee for 60 seconds and get some extra health and stamina. I may think about that if I start to notice my companions going down more often. Like in that cave with the Spriggans, both of them went down to a knee in different parts, because those Spriggans have that nasty cone AoE that does really nasty damage. I might think about this, though, if I find myself having companions go down more often. Actually, let me go ahead and wrap this up by asking him if I can do anything for him.
arcane arts.
No, I actually wanted to come way down here and say, is there any college business I can assist
There may be a
with?
matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Oh, wow. Alright, I'll help.
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished.
Gloves.
Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna ask him again because that would make me seem like a newbie. Gloves, 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 gloves. Mystic tuning gloves, sure enough. They even kind of look neat. And I think that just made me recognize that I don't even have any gloves on whatsoever. I wonder if they sell gloves that give magic benefits. God or amulet fragment increases your magicka by 30 points. Where did I get that? Did I get that from the Sarthal quest? Right now I still have that Sarthal amulet on. That's a mistake. Spells cost 3% less to cast. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go back with the Amulet of Akatosh. Magic regenerates 25% faster. That seems way bigger than 3% less to cast. Although this is interesting too. Magicka by 30 points. I think I'm gonna keep the magic regeneration. Especially because I've got over 210 mana, and this is a percentage-based spell, so it's gonna scale well the more I stack into magicka, which I really plan on doing. Alright, so I got a new quest from him. Let's pick out which of these we want to do. What a good question. I may cut it here, and I'll be a little bit more decisive when I come back. Alright, so I was working on getting out to an area where I could do a couple little side quests and get some extra gold and toy around with my spells a bit. And I have encountered a dragon, so I'm going to go ahead and start recording because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be fighting this dragon. And then I'm going to be killing him and taking his soul. Probably using it to get the ice shout, because I believe that shout would be incredibly useful. I should have used my projectile right there. He stayed still long enough. I actually kind of wish I had the ice projectile. Holy crap, he took some damage. Alright, I don't ever change it, but I just want to jump back over here real quick. He was taking some huge damage. Yeah, I'm still on Master. Alright, well, let's kill him then. Heck, I don't have a problem with that. Ooh, that looked like it went a little low. Suppose it's alright though. Not quite enough magicka. That flame atronac I think is doing some wonders. I'm gonna get up here and use my... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I was gonna get up there and use my breath if I could. Oh, to cancel a spell, any spells that aren't like the concentration spells where you have to channel it, while you have it held, you can just sheath, and it'll put your hands away and essentially not even use the spell. It'll give you your magicka back and everything. That goes for the alteration shield spells, that goes for conjuration spells, anything that's not like a hold and the effect continues type spell. I agree, Lydia. Please, let us slay the dragon. Oh, he's taking off. Oh boy, that's not cool. That really hurts. That hurts really bad. I'll have to hope for some pathing love here. I'll have to hope that the dragon doesn't come straight for me. I'm actually getting all kinds of pathing love. Doing a little trick I'd like to call cliff walking. Oh nice, the dragon's been fighting a bear this whole time. Ooh, that hurts. If I can get my flame knocked back out, I kind of feel like... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Now, this alteration spell only gives me... Let's see, which one is it? 7. The alteration shield only gives me armor, which I don't think helps against the dragon's breath. But I'm going to use it anyway. Oh, hey, a level up. Gotcha! Alright, well that was exciting. Get me my dragon loots. 200 gold, that's nice. Oh no, I'm carrying too much, won't be able to run. Alright, let me get this dragon soul and let me see what I can get rid of on the fly here to not have to carry so much. Dragon soul absorbed. Now, I'm almost certain what I want to use that dragon soul for. This ice form, I think is probably going to be huge for a caster. Being able to lock enemies down. Yeah, that's right. Wrong button. Unlock. Spin soul. Yes, please. I now have ice. Go ahead and favorite that one. Right now I've got fire breath on the only hotkey. It's the only shout I have hotkeyed. I've got all of them in the favorite menu. I might change that to this ice form. Yeah, that looks right. And also, I think I'm gonna take back the decision to not use these restoration shields because let's see, it's on that hand. If I just tap it, I believe I can get the timing of arrows right and not really spend much magic and essentially have like light armor for, you know, just a couple seconds at least, and not really use much magic to do it, which would be nice if I can get it right. I know I got a level up waiting, but I want to, I guess I could just eat some stuff because I'm really close. Let me try that. Yeah, I'm finding out what it all does because I've never eaten any of this stuff before. I'm keeping certain things. Fire salts, nightshade, nirnroot, vampire dust. I'll also be keeping death bell. Because I know there are some quests that make use of it, some side quests. So that might be handy information to know. Oh, another item that I was a little bit confused about earlier, but that I looked into. This Goldor amulet fragment, I got this off Uric Golderson. That was the named undead Draugr in the bottom of Sarthal. And along with that amulet, I got this Writ of Sealing, which says, "Be bound here, Uric, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward." In addition to the amulet and that note, I was given a quest called Forbidden Legend, which I believe you can also get this spell from reading any book titled Forbidden Legends. And this quest gives you a marker here for Folgunthur. I haven't actually done this with my higher level character, so I'm not real sure what it is. It kind of seems like it's somehow tied to the Mage's Guild, to the College of Winterhold, but I'm not entirely sure. So did that still did not quite lighten me up enough. What else do I have here? Do I have anything I can drop? God, 4 pounds. 4 pounds. 4 pounds? I'm going to keep that Coral Dragon Claw. That is probably going to come in real handy. Ooh, those unusual gems. That might be a decent thing to drop, because that's something that only really pays off to the Thieves Guild, I believe. Alright, I don't really want to do this. 58, that's one of the more expensive ones too. There's a 46 in there, there's a 20. I don't really need stamina potions either, because stamina is not something that I run out of, so let me Drink all those. That got 2 pounds down. Plentiful stamina. It's expensive, so I'm not going to do it. I've got 39 healing potions. That's like 20 pounds. Each one of these are a half pound. That's like 20 pounds on me. I need to look into getting rid of some of those. Well, not getting rid of them, but storing them somewhere. I'm not holding a weapon. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the frostbite venom. And that's the only other really cheap one. There was another cheap one down here, wasn't there? A 46. Water breathing, yeah. Don't foresee a huge need for water breathing. And crap. Don't like doing this, but I'm just going to needlessly waste. Okay, I'm back down to 300. Can I move? I'm still not quite there, man. It is being a stickler. I actually want to disenchant this amulet because I think I'll be able to put that spell cost reduction on other items if I get my enchanting up, which is something I've really been thinking about. I think it's the only way I'll be able to make my own mage clothes pretty well. Arrows don't cost anything. The pickaxe. Dropping the pickaxe. Okay. I didn't need to drink all those potions. I probably should have thought about the pickaxe first. Alright, so I got a new dragon soul. I've got a new shout. I think I'm going to go just find a random enemy to try this shout out on. And then I'm going to probably do a touch. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let me level up. Health or magic? Health or magic? That health is looking really low. I think I'm going to go health. I might take it up next level too, and then stay at 150 until probably 250 or maybe even 300 magic. Okay, so I've just started using Conjuration, and those spells are really expensive. I kind of only want to... I'm kind of spec'd into Restoration already, and I consider Restoration a defensive spell set. It's something that keeps you alive. Conjuration, for the most part, I consider a defensive spell set as well, because Conjuration will give you damage mitigation through having some kind of summon to sit there and take some of the damage from enemies, instead of you taking it all. And then I also consider Alteration. Oh, back up. I also consider Alteration damage mitigation. I think it's got a lot of different utility type stuff in it, but one of the things is the shields that it can put on you. I guess Paralysis, that would be really just utility, raw utility. But I consider it like a damage mitigation spell too. I think it's probably going to be Restoration, Destruction, and Conjuration as my 3 primary spells. Or I should say spell schools. And do I want to start getting into Conjuration now? Or do I want to... I guess I've only got 26 Restoration, so I can't even do anything else there. I've got high enough Destruction that I could choose a specialization. And I think that I want to go Shock, but I'm not certain yet. So let's go ahead and dive into Conjuration. And it's less than my Illusion? Yeah. Oh well. Illusion, I think, is going to be better late game. It's going to be better to get into once I'm a good ways up some of these perk trees. So, Novice Conjuration. Shibby. Alright, let me try real fast this. It takes less, but crap, that doesn't look like half as much. That still takes a ton of magic. 60-second shield on myself. Alright, so off to find a random creature. See you guys in a second.